Hey everyone, my name is Leigh. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching this video today. Now today's video is very special to me. It has been a long time in the making. It took me a long time to get all the pieces for this, to take all the pictures for this, which you'll understand that soon. Today I am going to be recreating some pictures from my favorite influencers. And by influencers, for the most part, I really mean people on either Instagram or YouTube. Now, I got this video idea from one of the people whose pictures I actually did recreate for it, which is Schultzzie. If you have never heard of Sierra before, she is amazing. She just recently had her first baby with her husband, which is amazing. But also, she's just a very wonderful, empowering woman, and I am so happy that I got the opportunity to kind of recreate one of her photos and take some inspiration from her. Now, Sierra is actually one of the reasons that I originally made my YouTube channel. I have always got a huge amount of inspiration from her. I see a lot of mine and my husband's relationship in her and her husband's. Both of us have kind of been together since we were pretty young. And I just really think that she's a super positive role model. She is one of the first people that really made me feel like, you know what, you can just dress however you want. It doesn't matter what society says you should or shouldn't wear. And has helped me be my best extra self when it comes to dressing and going out places. And I just think that she seems like a really great person and somebody that I could see myself being friends with if we knew each other IRL. So in honor of Sierra, I wanted to create this video and recreate some photos, which is akin to a video that she has made doing kind of the same thing, and I will post a link to hers down in the description, so make sure you check that one out as well. So of course, the very first photo that I wanted to recreate was one from Sierra herself, and I chose this photo of her and her husband. Now, this was obviously an advertisement for the Nintendo Switch, but I just loved the idea of, you know, a cute, casual picture. I loved the little like baby pigtail braids, the Toadette inspired look. And this was also something kind of fun because my husband almost never appears in my videos, and I thought this would be a great way to kind of get him to come feel included. Now, we're obviously an enormous gamer family too. If you know anything about me, you know I've also done some streaming on Twitch. I pretty much play video games every night of the week. I should be embarrassed to say that, but I'm not. This also seemed like a more appropriate picture because obviously I didn't want to recreate a picture of her like with her beautiful baby bump when she was pregnant, or try and recreate any pictures of like her with her baby. It just felt a little like on the nose to me. Obviously I'm not pregnant, I don't have any kids, so I decided to go for something that did not include those pieces. Now, I do have a little bit of footage that I'll include of when Mark and I were trying to like get this picture. It ended up being a little silly. Neither of us do any modeling. That is not something that I am used to doing. And I think that that became more abundantly clear to me as I did a couple more of these picture recreations as well. And now here is the reveal. Here is the original photo and here is our recreation. Now, I really loved this. I had a great time recreating this picture. It was really fun. It was silly. We just did it on a weekend morning. And both the scrunchies that I got and that pink dress. Now, obviously I couldn't find a like half sleeve nightie type thing, which is more like what Sierra's wearing in that. So I just had like a long sleeve like t-shirt dress that I got, and both the scrunchies and t-shirt dress were from ASOS, which if you ever need to recreate somebody's outfit, that is the place to go. Honestly, you can find anything there. So this was a great experience. I had a lot of fun, and it definitely did not carry over as well to the second one where I was a lot more uncomfortable. So next up, I decided I wanted to recreate something from Mik Zazon. Now, she is a huge Instagram influencer. I believe she also makes YouTube videos, and I know that she's pretty big on TikTok as well, although TikTok loves to take down all of her pictures and videos. Now, Mik is also very into the body positivity movement and posts a lot of things that are definitely meant to help other women and girls feel better about their bodies. And one of her biggest movements, I guess, is the normalize normal bodies movement. Now, I followed Mik for quite a long time, and I remember when she used to post more like fitness content. And there was a point in my life where I was unhealthily, in my opinion, obsessed with fitness and how much I weighed and what I looked like. And that's just not who I am anymore. Of course, I still try to eat healthy. I try to exercise, take my dog for lots of walks, do workouts like weight workouts. However, there is a point where you obsess over that stuff and it's not healthy. And one of my favorite things that I've ever seen is that extra 5 pounds that you have is the glass of wine you had with your friends, is the Sunday brunch that you went to with your family. It's having a slice of garlic bread with your lasagna instead of just having lasagna. It's the things that you really will enjoy. And Mik definitely started getting more into the being healthy versus being skinny before I was ready for that. And I remember seeing one of her original photos about it, talking about how she'd gained weight since she had been at like this super unhealthy, super low weight. And I remember feeling like, oh my gosh, I can't let myself do that. I would love to be happy and healthy like she is, but I can't. Like, I need to be skinny. And looking back on it, it's just so sad. But I'm very thankful that Mik has been posting this content over the years and has really helped, at least me, and I'm sure many, many other people, feel okay about themselves. You don't need to be 110 pounds in your 30s. You don't. It's fine to gain weight. You will gain weight as you get older, and it's okay to have cellulite. It's okay to have stretch marks. None of those things define who you are as a person, and judging people for those things actually makes you a bad person. Shocker, I know. So for Mik's photo, I struggled a lot to find a dress that would work for it. Now, for the tribute to Mik, I chose this photo, which is just an adorable Instagram picture that she posted. She looks amazing. I was immediately nervous because I'm not good at a non-smiling photo. I don't know why, I can't do it. I can't relax my face. But one of the problems I had was finding a dress like this. So I basically came up with 2 options and I bought both of them. So option 1 is this purple ruched dress that just has like a little halter tie. And you're probably looking at this and saying, oh, that looks pretty similar. And it does. Now, obviously it's not green, it's purple, but this was the closest I could find on ASOS. However, I got this in a size medium and it is so tight. I thought this was going to be like a looser dress, more similar to the one that Mik wears. It is completely bodycon, and I do not like how it looks at all. It's also much shinier. It might not look very shiny on camera, but when I was taking photos of it, it looked so shiny and like crazy. So not my favorite, and probably not the one I will go with for the final photo. So then I also got this one, which still has obviously the ties on the sides and the ruching, but it is not a silky material. This is just like a jersey cotton, nice and stretchy, very comfortable. But it's that similar, like nice, soft, sagey green color. I hugely prefer this dress. So I did take pictures in both of them, and this is where I needed my husband's help because I needed him to take the photo for me. We didn't quite have a long enough room with a white wall for me to take it just as a video and then steal a still shot from it. So I did actually have him help me photograph it, and it was a struggle trying to explain to him, like, I need you to tell me, like, if my arm is too high, I need you to tell me, like, what I need to do with my hair, where my feet need to be. It was just too much for him. He got very overwhelmed, but I think we got it. So, big reveal. This is the original photo, and this is the recreation. And I am no model, but I do think I did okay with this one. I love the picture. I think it looks really good. Of course, Mik is absolutely drop dead gorgeous. She's tan, she's blonde, so I knew I was gonna look quite the same, but I'm happy with what I was able to pull together for sure. Now, lastly, and certainly not least, I have one of my favorite YouTubers of all time, which is Grackle, aka Grace. Now, I have watched Grace's videos since before the pandemic for sure, but during the pandemic, I watched them constantly. She is basically the human embodiment of a ray of sunshine, like actually one of the kindest, sweetest, and most earnest people that I have ever had the privilege of even like experiencing in my life. She just seems amazing. She creates these really like wholesome food related videos where she tries foods from different decades from all over the world. She tries baking crazy things and like recreating viral recipes. It's just very, very wholesome content that if you're in a bad mood or you're stressed, you can put on one of her videos and it's just kind of like hanging out with a friend for 20 minutes, which especially during the pandemic, I really needed. I'm sure we all did. Now, I was very nervous about recreating one of her pictures because in addition to just being like an overall very adorable, nice human being, she also used to be a model and she definitely has the looks for it. She's gorgeous. She's very tall. She's got super long legs. She's got great bone structure. I don't have any of that. I'm 5'1", pretty curvy, definitely not the model body type or face structure. But I was still really excited to kind of do a little homage to her and recreate one of her photos. So I chose this photo, which is just like a really chill, cute picture in the car. And if you watch any of the Grackle videos or any of like her vlog videos also, she records a lot of like bits and pieces of her videos, especially like trying fast food videos from her car, because she'll like sit and eat them in her car, or she'll go get groceries and kind of talk to you in her car before she heads in. So this seemed like a very appropriate picture. So I went to getting all of the pieces for it. And once again, for this photo, I got literally everything from ASOS. I got this huge, comfy, oversized baby blue sweater that I'm going to wear daily. It's amazing, so comfy. Some cute little accessories that kind of match the one she had. Put my hair in these cute little high pigtails. And of course the sunglasses, which I felt like I was going to absolutely hate. I thought that I wouldn't like how I looked in them at all. I love them. I don't know why I've never allowed myself to get these like kind of skinnier, longer sunglasses, but I think they look great. So I set out to recreate her photo, and this one was also a combination of me and my husband sitting in my car in the passenger seat, of course, because I'm in Canada, so our steering wheels are on the opposite sides. And this is the big reveal, her photo and mine. And as I said, I'm no model, but I'm proud of how this turned out. I was definitely nervous that we were not going to be able to get even like close to the same thing as the original, but I think we did an okay job for, you know, 20 minutes of sitting in our car trying to like get something close. So some big takeaways from this video. Number one, follow all three of these amazing, inspiring women. I will link to their profiles down below. I definitely think maybe you'll like all three. I love all three. Even if all three's content aren't for you, at least one of them I'm sure you will definitely love. Number two, recreating other people's photos is hard. Obviously, once again, not a model, no experience with that, but trying to like get the posing of exactly how somebody else did something down is a lot more difficult than just like doing what feels natural to you. And I think I take okay photos of myself. I can be decently photogenic. I'm not gonna like hype myself up here, but it's hard to copy exactly how somebody else poses and what they look like and how they smile, or how they don't smile and they just kind of smize. I can't do that despite many years of watching America's Next Top Model. And lastly, I would love to do this again. I already think that there are a couple more people that I would really love to try recreating some photos or like little snippets of videos from them. So definitely let me know down in the description if you enjoy this type of video, and I would definitely be interested in creating something like this again in the future. And once again, definitely be sure to give some of these women a follow. They are all very empowering and wonderful and kind, and they definitely bring something to my day when I see any of their stuff pop up on my feed or on my YouTube homepage. These are not people that are ever going to make you feel bad about yourself, and I do truly think that we should be starting to look to remove things that do make us feel bad about ourselves. Like, I know I've followed some Instagram models for years and have recently had to say, you know what, maybe this content isn't for me anymore. And that's okay. We can grow as people and do something else and start enjoying new things. We don't need to hold on to content that makes us feel bad about ourselves. So definitely let me know down in the comments below, which recreation do you think I did the best job with? And which one do you think maybe wasn't as good as it could have been? Also, let me know if there's anybody else whose photos you would like me to try recreating. I'm happy to, you know, look into some of your favorite influencers as well. And thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next week. Bye!